Live video. Okay guys, we're back on now, back on film.
Yeah.
Just need some thumbs up to make sure you can hear us. Yeah. Okay, we're live now. Okay, just to recap, we had a bit of a flip there. We are now in battle where the managing director of sales and marketing for Park Holidays lives. A very corrupt company of 27 parks throughout the whole of the UK, to which over 90% are senior citizens, and they are bullied, threatened, blackmailed and pushed off their parks, losing their life savings, their homes that they part exchanged, and some of them have even taken their lives, as we've found out, which we find now is beyond a joke that the government have allowed this to carry on. The YouTube page is Shane Miller, S-H-A-Y-N-E, M-I-L-L-E-R. Just subscribe to that to watch and download all the films and get the truth about what's happening, how a director can live in a home that's worth millions of pounds in a beautiful village from people's misery. So just spanning round there if you can, picking up the camera. I'll just take the camera off the film for 2 seconds, just to show you guys the actual village itself. It's an absolute beautiful village, and when these people find out what sort of people are living here under a cloud, would be the best way to put it, I think they'll be quite surprised. So we're going to do a few little leaflets, a bit of tannoy, and then we're off up to their other parks. Hello ladies and gentlemen of battle. My name is Shane Miller. I run a live Facebook page and YouTube page. If you type in Shane Miller, S-H-A-Y-N-E, M-I-L-L-E-R, and subscribe to the Facebook page and YouTube page. Our reason for being here today is quite simple. This village is a beautiful place for battle, where lovely people live and lovely people earn an honest living. But we now have to inform you, you have a dark side to this lovely village. You have a director of marketing that is part of a shareholder and runs Park Holidays UK. They own 27 parks throughout the UK, and one of them is up the road here, which we are going to visit. We have just left the director's house in Battle, very, very embarrassed. We have numerous homeowners around us today with leaflets, and we want to give you a brief description of why we're here. The average age of the people living on holiday parks is 65 plus. They are selling homes for people to live in, and you're not allowed to live on a holiday home. The problem they're now doing is they're making sure, after spending your life savings, that they then kick you off your park. Most of these people are mums and dads and nans and granddads. There has been 2 people that have passed away on the park because they couldn't take anymore. This has been to Watchdog, this has also been to River Off Britain, so it is live on the BBC, approximately 5 years ago. But the situation has become more and more dire. My story for being here today is also quite simple. I'm an ex-serviceman who served in the Queen's Regiment and was based in Northern Ireland when the conflicts were running. When my time came to retire from the British Army, I then decided to live back to life and have a family. We at some point decided then we would buy one of these holiday homes because we were told we could live in it. My unborn son George passed away in the holiday The GM of the park then came along and decided to ethnic cleanse, is the best way I can put it, the whole of the park industry. They got lorries in with skips throughout the 27 parks and emptied people's belongings on them in the January shutdown of 2016, including our personal belongings of George's plaque of his coffin. The staff were disgusted of this man and eventually retrieved the plaque and gave it back to us. This led to numerous arguments with the GM of this particular park and Chillister Lakeside. Eventually we could take no more. We tried to sell, but we couldn't sell because every single one was blocked. Eventually we gave in and we sold back to the park. I paid my life savings of £167,000. After 3 years I got back £47,000 and they bullied me all the way through to the extent where I had to seek medical advice. I'm back today, and the reason I'm back today is because I've seen more and more of this going on with the senior citizens, and two of them are very close friends of mine. That's survived the Shoreham air crash, and yet again this same GM done the same to them. He removed all of their memorial stuff from this park. So this is not a games battle. This is the fact. You have the marketing director living here, living a high life, pretending he's a successful businessman running a very good company. Please feel free to take one of our leaflets and read the campaign or join the Facebook page. But more importantly, have a look at the Facebook page and all the 12,000 people, and I say 12,000, that are being bullied by this company and the marketing director that lives here in Battle. So I do apologise for interrupting today, but it's time that people are alerted to what goes on in their own villages. We intend to come back on a monthly basis until eventually the government have finally stepped in. The BBC have done it. Rip-Off Britain has done it. We're now waiting for Parliament to sort this act out to protect people on holiday parks. So yet again, I do apologise for being here today and disrupting you. I won't be here for long. It's just a quick talk, and I shall repeat this probably once a month until eventually we're heard. We are going direct to the parks, and we are going direct to all the villages where all the directors live. It's time that these people are named and shamed and brought to justice. It is corrupt, ruthless and racketeering. My lodge yet again, I pay £1,674. They've got back up for sale for £135,000, and the gentleman that brought it is now desperate to leave, and he's now trying to sell it for 120. That's just one lodge out of 27 parks, average park 700 homes. Doesn't take a lot to do the maths on that one. We can't carry on as a country allowing people to bully senior citizens that have already paid their taxes and gone through enough in life as it is. It's time to stand up and respect the British people and not allow these people to damage other people's lives. If you'd like to come and talk to me after I finish, please do. Like I say, if not, we will peacefully go back to our cars and move on to the next village. But we are coming back on a regular basis. So we're talking about the marketing director of Park Holidays UK living in this village. Thank you very much for your time. Okay, just to recap for the people watching live.
I don't know if to stop it. I don't know if he wants it on there or not.
But it is obviously directed, so the actual directors know all about us and why we're here today. So we've got a lot of people now following us, 12,000 is a good number, thanks to Carol. We're going to hand out a few leaflets and then move on to our next destination. So thank you for your time.